Yo, so I just did a summon. I thought I was recording the whole time. I was freaking out on the summon, guys. I was like, oh my gosh, a double SSR multi. I pulled the new Megumi along with Nanami. And I'm so upset at myself that I did not just record that. I'm actually so mad, but like, let's go, guys. A double SSR multi. Our first multi. We did one multi. You can see the pity right there at the bottom, 0 to 10. And we got the new Megumi. He is so good too. Like, he's literally cracked. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about his kit with you guys, and we're going to take a look at the tier list and see where he is. And then of course, I will put in the description, if you guys want to play this game, how you can download and play the game. I will also link the database that I'm going to be using, which is a JP database made by Japanese players for these characters that tells you how good they are and whatnot. But like, I am so freaking excited to test this character out. I will be trying him out in a separate video that will come out the day after this. Man, I'm just so upset at myself. I can't believe I did not record this, but you can see, like, I looked over and I'm like, it wasn't recording. Oh my gosh, it wasn't recording. But oh man, that was so hype. I can't even explain to you guys. I was screaming my lungs off. I wish you guys could have heard it. I wish you could have seen it, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Megumi Fushiguro's skills and skill enhancement priorities, because this is a new character. I think I'm zoomed in enough, but here, let me see if I can. Yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit more there. Okay, so Megumi Fushiguro's skills. He has his primary skill, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, and his deadly skill or his ultimate skill, his special skill, whatever you want to call it. And so in terms of priority, you want to level up his deadly first, then skill 1, then skill 3, then skill 2. This says prioritize the enhancement of the Mated Dark Garden, that is his deadly skill, and area deployment that disables attacks and changes skills to more powerful skills. The runner-up is the skill 1 buff, which has a high damage boost during area expansion, so it hits even harder, okay? So we'll take a look at all these skills. So for skill 1, melee attack physical technique, 120% of damage to a selected enemy. And then after your area expansion, Mating Dark Garden, medium damage increased by 75%, melee attack physical attack damage up 200%. So we go from 120% to 200%. That makes him hit so much harder. That is crazy. That's gonna be really, really cool. I can't wait to try this in game, guys, and show you how it works. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, so for his second skill, continuous exorcism, 130% of damage of melee attack taijutsu, 2 hits in total to the entire team. After you use your Mated Dark Garden or your deadly skill, 140% of taijutsu of medium melee attack, and then an additional 140% taijutsu of taijutsu and 120% damage of ranged attack technique. So even more damage, apparently, from my understanding. The translations are kind of weird, so we read it as best we can. And then for the third skill, galloping slash, melee attack body technique, 170%. Technique 120% combined damage, and body technique cover 20% increased. I think this is like damage reduced 20% increase, like to how much you have defense, maybe. I think that's the way that is. And then after Dark Garden, medium melee attack body technique 300%, so it goes from 170% to 300%. And then technique from 120% to 150%, and then range technique 150%, and then useless and body technique cover from 20% up to 60% increase. And it grants stun. I don't know if that's stun like you stun them or stun immunity. We'll have to actually see when we get in game with the way it's worded, but yeah, looks really, really crazy. And then for the best part, the ultimate or the area expansion, Mating Dark Garden, disables attack on yourself, so meaning enemies can't attack you, and disables special gauge increase, meaning enemies won't have a special gauge increase, and end of effect spell power 0. So that means I'm not sure actually what that part means right there. I'm not sure how the spell power works for that. And grants spell power consumption efficiency increase of 980%. So you're going to be able to use more spells of the selected enemy. Oh, never mind. Okay, I lied. Okay, so explaining this, it's going to change the enemy spell power to 0, and it's going to make it cost more for the enemy to use the spell. Okay, that's actually really good, so they're not going to be hitting you as much. And then it's going to damage and stun them for 1 turn with a 100% probability of stunning them. That's nuts. And then inflicts 35% damage down to the entire enemy team and increases damage taken by 45%. I think that's also for the entire enemy team. and it's also going to change your skills to do more damage. So they're going to take more damage and you do more damage, and they do less damage and you stun them. Bruh. This guy is absolutely nuts. The new Megumi is going to be crazy. I am so happy I pulled this guy, but literally so upset I didn't catch it on camera. I'm so dumb, guys. I'm so dumb. Anyways, we have the tier list here for the different characters in the game. So at the top, double S tier, we have Kugisaki, we have Gojo, we have Yuta. And you know what? I am lucky enough on my account to actually have all three of those characters as a free-to-play player. Like I was saying when I was doing the summon and thought I was recording and actually not, that like I was torn whether to summon on the guaranteed SSR banner or to summon on the Megumi banner. But because I have pretty much all the double S tier characters, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for Megumi, and then I got Megumi. So you can see my account. I got really, really good characters if you look at the tier list. So going back to the tier list here, you can see I have Gojo, Kugisaki, Yuta. I also have S tier characters, Itadori. I have Todo. I have Inumaki. So insanely, like I have insanely good characters, right? Really, really good characters. And so I was like, might as well, I'm going to summon for Megumi. So speaking of the guaranteed SSR banner really quickly, let me go back to that so you guys can see that. You guys are going to have a choice to make about whether you want to, oops, I'm in the wrong place, about whether you want to summon for the new Megumi, who's absolutely cracked, really, really cool, or if you want to summon on the guaranteed SSR banner. You can only summon on this banner once, but you are guaranteed an SSR like Itadori, Gojo, Kugisaki, or someone else. Now, what would really suck though is you can't pull duplicates. So if you pull a duplicate of a character, it'd be, you know, kind of depressing. And then there is also a guaranteed scene or memory banner, whatever you want to call it. And you could get one of these as well if you wanted to summon on this banner, guaranteed. Thing is, I don't think this is really worth it. I think it's more worth it for the character or to pull for Megumi, but you know, do what you want. And then down here, you also have a free ticket banner. They gave us some free tickets. I did do a multi on this before I did my Megumi summons, and I drained the bad luck. I got nothing on this banner, but then I went and did one multi on Megumi, obviously at 10 pity, and I got him in one multi, which was just crazy, crazy luck. Like I've had such good luck as a free-to-play player. It is insane. But anyways, guys, yeah, you're going to definitely have a decision to make whether you go the safe guaranteed SSR route or whether you risk it all like I did to get a copy of Megumi, but it could definitely be worth it. You could go the safe route though and potentially pull one of these double S tier characters, so keep that in mind as well. I do not believe Yuta is featured on the guaranteed character banner, so keep that in mind. You will be able to get Gojo though and Kugisaki because they will be there, so you could potentially dub up with them as well. But yeah, I can't wait to try out this character, guys. I will definitely be trying him out here in an upcoming video, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I am so sorry for not recording the summons. I'm literally so mad at myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.